Hello.
Hi,
Hello. My name is Reyna. What's your name?
my name is Karel.
Well, nice to meet you, Karel.
Nice to meet you, Reina. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm also good.
Uh-huh. That's great to hear. Well, Karel,
Yeah,
welcome to the class. This is a class to practice the speaking portion of the IELTS test. To begin, I will ask you a few questions about yourself, your home, work, or studies, and other familiar topics. So to
okay.
start, where do you live?
Okay, so my name is Karel. I live from Kinamayan, Santo Tomas, Davao del Norte, part of Mindanao.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
thank you for that answer. But please remember that I will be correcting you or giving you tips after every answer. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now I'll start with your answer just now. So I heard that you said I live from Kinamayan. You
Mm-mm.
said that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of saying I live from, it would be better to say I live in, since you are talking about the place that you are living in. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Unless if the question says, where are you from? Then that's the time where you would say, I'm from. Okay?
Mm, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now let's go to the next question. What do you
Okay.
do for a living?
I am currently studying at the University of Southeastern Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
and I major in Business Technology Management program in Bachelor in Science of Information and Technology.
Okay. So you mentioned Bachelor in Science.
Yeah,
Okay. So in that phrase, that it would be better to use the preposition of instead of in. So you can say Bachelor of.
Bachelor of Information and Technology.
Okay. So Bachelor of Science in.
Yeah, in Information and Technology.
Okay. I see. So, all right. Why do you like to study that course?
At first, I really want to be a flight attendant, it but the University of Southeastern Philippines is the first to email me, so I accepted my second choice, that is the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. But originally, I want to be a flight attendant. I want to attend in to tourism. I want to attend the tourism course, but unfortunately, I didn't attend.
You want to attend the tourism course. You want to take the tourism course.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, let's move on to the example questions that we have on this page. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So the topic is leisure. First question. Do you have any hobbies or interests? What are they?
I actually have few hobbies actually. So I like to listen to music. I like to read novels mostly. Uh, currently reading Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint as of now, and also I like to watch anime.
Hmm. You
Mm,
have a lot of interests.
yeah.
Okay, that's a good answer. So, next, for the next question, how did you become interested in reading manga?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Okay, so I became in interested in reading manga because when I was in third grade, I saw it in ads, and also some of my friends recommended it to me. So then I became interested when I read my first manga. It was Romance by My Idol. So it was interesting. Then after that, I read many things. Then I became more interested in reading. Yes.
Okay, right. So that's a wonderful answer. So can you please say the word third?
Third.
Okay, so let's just emphasize the TH sound there, okay? Can you say
Okay.
third?
Third.
Okay, third grade.
Third grade.
Okay, that's nice. So I also noticed that you often mispronounce the word read. Okay, so you're talking about the past tense, right? So
Yeah.
it should be read instead
r-
of read, which is the
Okay.
present tense. It can be confusing at times since they
Yeah.
have the same spelling. I understand. But
Yes.
I like the way you self-correct. That means you correct your own mistakes. That means you are aware of your mistakes, and
Yes.
that's nice.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Now let us continue. What is there to do in your free time?
Okay. I mostly do in my free time actually is read mangas, novels, and also my favorite to do is sleep. Yeah. And also, but mostly I read mostly in my free time.
Hmm. Okay, so you mentioned I usually do in my free time is read manga. Am I
Mm-mm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so when you say usually do in my free time, uh, okay, so it has your answer must be uh, same with your question, with the question, okay?
Okay.
So the question is, what is there to do in your free time? So you say, I usually do in my free time. It has to be the same, but it doesn't have to be perfectly the same. That means you don't have to copy all the words of the question. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so instead of saying I usually do in my free time, you can simply say I usually read manga in my free time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, or another way of saying that is in my free time, I usually read manga. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, now can you please say that again?
In my free time, I usually read mangas and novels.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so for our fourth question, how do you usually spend your holidays?
Um, Me and my family usually spend holidays in traveling in beaches and also traveling in mountains. We usually hike, or mostly we usually go to my grandmother's home where there is a near beach there. Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to your first statement. Okay, you said me and my family usually spend our holidays. Okay, I'll stop there. So me and my
Okay.
family. Okay,
Yes.
so the me and my family. That's your subject, right?
Yes.
Yes. So in English, when you use the subject pronoun, you have to use I. I mean, if you have a subject in the sentence and you want to replace the subject with a pronoun,
Mhm.
then you have to use the subject pronoun. Subject
Okay.
pronoun is I. Me is an object pronoun. So the sentence should start with I and my family, or my family and I, usually spend our holidays, like that. Okay?
Oh, so me and
So, my family and I.
my family and I usually stays at my grandmother's home house to spend holidays.
So, my family and I usually spend or usually stay. So, don't
Stays.
forget, yes. So, it should be stay instead of stays. The verb must agree with the subject, right?
Oh, okay, right.
Okay, so my family and I usually stay in our grandma's home or
Grandma's.
grandmother's home, right?
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, what is better, grandmother's home or grandmother's house?
So grandmother's home or grandmother's house both mean the same thing, right?
Mm-mm.
It's just that sometimes they differ in the connotation. So that means, like, how do we feel about this? What is the meaning, not just the literal meaning, okay?
Okay.
So, although we're both talking about the same thing, but when you say house, it's more of the physical uh place, okay?
Mm,
Yeah,
yes.
the physical place, the building. And when we say home, it's more of the feeling of being at home, being comfortable in a
Mm.
house with your family.
Oh.
Okay, so both can mean the same depending on what you are referring to. Are you talking about the building itself, or are you talking
Ah,
about the family you have there, the people there, and then the feeling of being secure?
okay. Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so in your sentence, which do you mean? Do you mean the building itself or the place of, comfort?
The place of comfort.
So it would be home.
Yes. Home.
Do you? Yes.
Yes.
Like they say, home is where your heart is. Have you heard of
Yeah.
that?
Yes, in TVs.
On TVs.
On on
Uh,
TVs.
okay, I see. Well, let's now move on to our fifth question. Is there anywhere you would particularly like to visit?
Hmm. I really want to visit, as of now, I really want to visit Disneyland.
Disneyland. Okay.
Yeah, I hope one day I want I will visit Disneyland because it's been my dream since I was a kid. I saw it on TV mostly, and they look so happy with their family playing at the Disneyland. And also, the I want to ride the roller coasters there and also see the sceneries. So I hope to go visit Disneyland one day.
Hmm. That's great
Yes.
answer. Now, I've noticed in your answer that you often use the word also, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay. Also, I'm not saying that it is incorrect. It's just that you're using this one word over and over again. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. So instead of using also, you can use other words. For example, you can use moreover, in addition, right? So
Mm,
these words can help bridge the sentences instead of also.
okay.
Okay?
In addition, moreover, and
Yes. Moreover, in addition. Okay. So
however.
these, however, yes, that's true, but it's more of a different
Oh,
idea. Yes.
okay.
So you're using however, just like, but you are presenting an idea that might be contradictory or that might be opposite from your first statement,
Yeah.
right? Yes,
Yes.
but in your case, you were just trying to add more ideas. So we will use the words that will give. that will tell us you're just adding ideas. You're not contradicting anything.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So that's it for part one of this lesson. We will move on to the part two, which is when during the test, you will get a cue card with a topic you have to talk about for 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes to help you if you wish. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see the cue card there. I'll be giving you a minute to prepare your answer.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, your minute is over. So you can start talking about the cue card now.
Okay. So the beach I really love to go is Kaputian Beach, which is located in Samal Island, Davao. Like it's one time we have a reunion there in the Kaputian Beach, which made because of our reunion, it made the memory unforgettable in Kaputian Beach because we were doing many things in our reunion. We we go fishing, we go ride some boats, and also play parlor games in our reunion there. So the Kaputian Beach reunion made made some unforgettable memories for me. And also, one of the things that I like also in Kaputian Beach is that the water is so clear and it's so calm that it makes me joyful seeing it. And also the sand is very finely like white. It made me happy seeing the white sand in the beach. And also the ambience there is very nice. So I hope to go visit the Kapitian Beach next time. Yes. Yeah. Oh, also, one thing in the Kapitian Beach is its simplicity. It's nice and it's not so crowded there. And also, they have many fun activities to do in Kapitian Beach that they offer. So it is very fun. And also, for me, Kapitian Beach isn't just a beautiful place. It's also like it helps me like remember the things we did in the Kapitian in the with in the Kapitian Beach, our
Okay.
reunion. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yes.
So, yes, very nice. Now I'm going to give you a few corrections, okay?
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
I've noticed in your hold on, let me take care of my time. So, you said we go fishing. You
Yeah.
used the word go when you were talking
Yes.
about your reunion, and as what I've understood, that this happened in the past. Am I
Y-
right?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so since it happened in the past, then it's important that we use the right verb. We use the right tense, and that is the simple past tense, right?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay, so we go fishing. What would be the better sentence instead of saying we go fishing?
Hmm. We've been fishing, I think.
Uh, we've been fishing. So why would you use we've been fishing?
Uh, we've been fishing there in the Kaputian Beach, so I think it's been because it's in the past. I think
Okay, so it's in the past, but you're using have been. We have been,
we have.
right? And
Yes.
that is a present perfect continuous tense.
Ah, present. Perfect continuous
Yes,
tense.
because you're using have plus been plus ing.
Oh,
Okay, so it's
okay.
present perfect continuous tense. So we use that when the action is continuous or it happened in the past and has been happening till now.
Mm.
Okay, till
So
now.
so we like it's an action we do in the past until now, like we do it. Yeah.
Yeah, or it's something that you've been doing ever since before. For example, I've been uh, eating white rice ever
Uh-huh.
since I was little. It's that kind of tense is used for that kind of action. But in your answer before, it was just about the past tense. It already happened and you don't do it all the time and you have not been doing it since you were young until now, right?
Yes.
Because, yeah, in your sentence, we're just focusing on your answer. So it would be better to just use the simple past tense, okay? And that is we went. We
Oh,
went
went.
fishing.
We
Yes,
went.
went would be the better word. We went fishing. And you also said we go ride some boats.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we in that sentence, we go ride some boats. You have two verbs there already. So there is no need to use go. You could have just said we rode some boats
Ah, okay. We wrote
or
some.
we yeah, or we took some boats like that. All right?
Yes. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So okay. Anyway, uh, you can just practice that with if you study more about the grammar and then just use that every day, right? And with
Yes.
practice, yeah, you'll get better at it. I know you can do that. Okay, so yeah, there are still other mistakes, but we will not dwell so much on them. We'll now move on to the next part, okay? All right. So for the next part, this is part three. Here you have a chance to really show off your ability to use English flexibly and maybe discuss the topic in more detail. So just remember that it's not necessarily about your life, but rather about more abstract ideas. Okay?
Okay.
So when you answer, try to also give an example for your opinion.
Okay.
And it would be much better if you give a personal experience. Okay? Yeah, and try that at the end of your answer, try to conclude with a sentence that connects all of the ideas that you mentioned before
Mm-mm.
so that the whole answers are connected with each other. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So I will listen to you and I will give you some corrections after each answer.
Okay.
All right, let's start. So, first question. What do people enjoy doing when they visit rivers, lakes, or the sea? Why do you think these activities are popular?
So, in my opinion, hmm, there are many water activities that people enjoy. So, example, swimming, snorkeling, or riding boats, and also jet ski, because it they find it enjoyable. And one time, because of these activities are popular because one time when we go to the Surigao beach, there is a like snorkeling booth. It was a long line, so I think it's very popular because they want to have an experience of it. The water activities. They want to experience the water activities to have more fun and memorable experience of their of their they have a fun and memorable experience of their time in the beach. Yes. So, in my opinion, that the they enjoy the water activities to have a more fun time there, especially in doing snorkeling, jet ski, and also riding boats.
Nice. So let me just remind you about the use of the simple past tense. Okay. So you said one time when we go to the Surigao beach. So you're talking about an experience that you had there, right? And this is already in the past.
We went
Okay. Yes. Or instead of saying one time, once, you can also just say once when we went to Surigao Beach,
once.
right?
We went.
Once when we went to, or you can say the time when you went there. Was it last year, last month, last spring, last year? Okay, last year. All right. So, anyway, let's go and have the next question. What benefits do you think people get from the activities they enjoy in the water?
Oh, okay. So, in my opinion, I think that water activities are very good for both the body and the mind because swimming, for example, is a good exercise, and also it helps us keep strong and healthy. And yes, and also it benefits at it benefits our mental health be- because it made us happy, and also and at the same time being near water helps us feel calm and peaceful. Yeah. Yes.
It's all right. That's a great answer, actually. Yeah. So you gave me some of the examples of the benefits that you can get or that people get from enjoying water activities.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because
But
also I also think I also think from my experience that
mm,
when I go to the beach, I always feel lighter and happier afterward
mm,
when we go to the
oh,
beach. Yes, yes.
that's nice. Now, what are the different advantages of going to the sea or to a swimming pool to enjoy yourself? Mm-hmm.
So, the advantages of going to the sea is like you can see fish, feel the
Mm-hmm.
sand, and enjoy the waves at the sea. And also, you can enjoy the scenery there because the scenery is actually, I think, that it makes people more um, happy and makes them feel more calm and peaceful. And also, the swimming pool is safer and it's not clean. Safer. And if I want to relax quietly, I prefer the beach. But if I want to uh be I want to feel more like I want to feel more in swimming is I will go to the pool. Yes. But actually they are both fun and help us. It's both fun to go. But yeah.
No, thank you. So, okay, I'll just mention some of the corrections that I can give. So based on your answers. So first you said the advantages of going to the beach is so again the subject verb agreement. Okay. advantages. You're talking about a lot of advantages. Therefore, your verb must be are, right? The advantages are. Okay. And you also mentioned, I want to feel more safe in swimming. So,
Mm-mm.
more safe, it would be better to say safer. I
As
want to feel safer.
okay. I want to feel
Uh,
safer
mm-hmm.
in going
And then,
the
yeah, I want to feel safer when I swim, like that.
yes. Yes.
Uh-huh. And lastly, it's both. Again, with the subject verb agreement, it's both should have been they're both, right? When you're
Admit.
talking about going to the swimming pool and going to the beach. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we'll end our practice for now because we don't
Okay.
have enough time. But thank you so much for answering all the questions and for giving me a lot of your ideas. And also, the examiners would like to hear you use more original vocabularies, or I mean, not so overly used vocabularies. Okay?
Thank
Okay,
you.
yes. And always remember that when you're answering these questions, try to expand your answers. That means first you give your answer and then try to give an example and then your opinion.
Okay.
And also explanation of that and then link the concluding sentence to your opinion so that there is coherence in your answers. Okay?
Thank you very much, ma'am. Ray.
Okay, but I know you can do it. So I'll see you again next time. Thank you so much for
Thank
attending
you.
this class. Bye.
Bye.